Do you know what ancient humans did during heavy rainstorms? If history fascinates you, please subscribe to this channel now. Today we travel back thousands of years into ancient times. When rain fell, humans immediately sought shelter and protection nearby. The very first shelter was a cave or rock. Living in caves kept ancient humans safe from rain. France's famous Lascaux cave still stands as proof. Where caves weren't available, people built simple wooden huts. These huts were made from wood and animal skins. Slanted branches helped rainwater slide down and away easily. Some ancient people built homes from mammoth bones instead. These bones were strong and kept rainwater completely out. Such bone huts have been found across Eastern Europe today. This proves humans always found ways to fight rain. Some people dug deep pits into the ground itself. This pit protected them from both cold and heat. Leaves and grass were then layered on top afterward. Shelter alone wasn't enough, fire was equally essential too. During rainy seasons, fire provided warmth and much-needed light. Wonderwork Cave shows some of the oldest fire evidence. This evidence is believed to be almost 1 million years. Fire also helped dry out clothes that got wet. Cooking food became much easier during rainy weather too. Now let's talk about ancient clothing and its purpose. Animal skins were first worn as basic clothing material. Coating skins with fat helped make them water-resistant. Later, humans began making clothes from tree bark instead. This bark hat protected the head from falling rain. Bone needles dating back 40,000 years were discovered. This means humans had learned to sew proper clothes. Sewn clothing offered better warmth and protection during rain. Rain didn't just affect clothes, it changed daily routines too. On heavy rain days, hunting and travel were completely paused. People stayed inside their shelters and crafted tools instead. This was also a time for storytelling and bonding. People also relocated based on changing seasonal weather patterns. Before rainy seasons, people searched for higher, safer ground. Higher ground protected them from floods and rushing water. Rain wasn't always trouble. Sometimes it brought real opportunity. People collected rainwater using stone or wooden containers nearby. This stored water proved useful during dry seasons later. Over time, human thinking grew deeper and more complex. Rain was no longer just weather, it became mysterious. Every ancient civilization created gods dedicated to rain itself. Aztecs worshipped a rain god named Tlaloc specifically. In Vedic culture, Indra was considered the god of rain. Canaanites believed Baal was responsible for bringing rain. Rituals were performed to ensure rain arrived on time. Some cave walls even show paintings related to weather. This shows rain was deeply embedded in human thought. Now let's discuss the connection between rain and farming. Once humans learned farming, rain became essential for survival. If rain didn't come on time, crops would fail completely. That's why farmers tried to keep rain gods happy. Neolithic farmers collected rainwater through simple irrigation channels built. These channels carried water directly to their farming fields. Similar systems were built in Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt too. Rain shaped not just homes, but entire civilizations eventually. Asia's warmer regions experienced very different rainfall patterns overall. Heavy monsoon rains led to specially designed unique homes. Raised floors kept rainwater from entering these homes easily. Sloped roofs helped water drain away much more quickly. African tribes closely observed seasonal rainfall patterns every year. Their travel and food gathering depended heavily on rain. The very first raindrop was often celebrated with great joy. Many ancient stories also mention massive, devastating floods occurring. The Epic of Gilgamesh describes one such catastrophic flood event. This story closely resembles the later biblical story of Noah. Similar flood stories exist across many different ancient cultures worldwide. Perhaps one massive ancient flood inspired all these stories. Humans turned their fears into stories passed down generations. This was an old method of preserving important information safely. Now imagine if you lived during that ancient time period. Getting soaked in rain without shelter would be extremely difficult. Cold, hunger, and darkness would all hit you simultaneously. That's why shelter became humanity's most important basic need. Without proper shelter, no civilization could ever truly advance. This is why building homes was humanity's first great invention. Over time, homes became increasingly stronger and more durable. Mud, stone, and wood were used to build sturdier homes. Roofs were covered with layers of grass or mud. This layer successfully prevented rainwater from entering the home. Gradually, humans also created pathways specifically for draining water. These pathways became the foundation of modern drainage systems today. Rome's civilization also built large canals and drainage systems. All of this stemmed from that same ancient way of thinking. Rain didn't just trouble humans, it also made them smarter. Every challenge opened the door to a brand new invention. This same process continues shaping our progress even today. Australian Aboriginal people showed great respect toward rain itself. Their Dreamtime story also mention rain quite frequently. North American tribes performed dances specifically to bring rain. This dance was directly connected to their crops and survival. Children also listened to stories indoors during rainy days. Ancient people even considered the sound of rain musical. Tasks like carving tools were also done during this time. Some people went hunting immediately after the rain stopped. After rain, soft ground made animals easier to hunt. This made hunting significantly easier right after rainfall ended. Preserving food was also crucial during rainy weather seasons. Meat was dried using sunlight or fire for preservation. This method prevented food from spoiling in wet conditions. Grain and seeds were also stored in dry places. Large clay pots were specifically made for this purpose. These pots are still found in ancient archaeological excavations today. Rainy seasons sometimes brought illness along with the weather. Damp conditions and cold often made ancient humans sick. That's why they kept herbs and leaves for treatment. These ancient remedies form the foundation of modern medicine today. Now we relax under warm blankets and solid roofs. But all of this came from thousands of years' effort. Ancient humans learned and progressed through every single challenge. Rain was both their enemy and their greatest teacher. From caves to mammoth bone homes, quite a journey. This journey shows tremendous human courage and intelligence overall. Making fire, sewing clothes, building homes was constant hard struggle. Worshipping rain gods was also part of that struggle. Humans understood nature and made their lives much better. This same struggle became the foundation of modern science today. This story isn't just about weather, it's about humanity's triumph. Hope this video felt interesting and informative to you. If you enjoyed it, please like and comment below. For more history content like this, please subscribe now. See you in the next video with another fascinating topic.